Ladies and gentlemen, the season premiere of the most popular show on the Hamster and the Highway blog. It's Interview That Guy.
Yay!
And here he is, that guy.
I'm that guy.
The hamster. So,
Hamster.
that guy. Today we did a ton of stuff. Do you remember what we did first?
We went to a swingy bridge.
That's right. Do you remember who built the swingy bridge?
The same company as the Brooklyn Bridge Company. And it was very swingy.
That's right. Where was it? You remember?
It was in Brunswick, Maine.
Yeah, it connected Brunswick to...
I don't remember.
Okay.
I know it ended with an M. I think it started with a T. I don't remember.
Okay. What did we do at the bridge?
We walked across and we took silly pictures.
Okay. And do you remember the Band-Aid we saw stuck to the bridge?
Oh yeah, we saw a Despicable Me Band-Aid thingy, and there were all the minions that were attached.
Okay, what did we do after the bridge? What city did we go to?
We went to Bangor.
Nope.
No, we went to Augusta.
Yes. And what did we do in Augusta? Not very much.
We took pictures by the state capitol, and
Right.
Dad almost took me to a haircut. Can you believe him?
What a jerk.
I know. Not really.
Do you remember the statue we went to see?
Oh yeah, and we went to go see a statue of a girl, and her name was Samantha Smith, and she wrote a letter to Russia for, asking for peace or something.
Yep.
It was cool.
And
And we took silly pictures by it, like we always do.
That's right, and then we went to the park.
Yeah.
And
Wait, what?
then the park across the street from the Capitol.
And then we went to a park.
And then what was the last thing we did in Augusta before we left? The fort.
Oh, right. We went to a fort that was open from 1 to 4. That's a really short time.
It is. And what was interesting about the fort?
But we got there at 12:30.
What was interesting about the fort?
It was built for attacking Canada during the Revolution, and I thought that was stupid because Canada's not supposed to be in that war.
Yeah, and what was the fort made of?
Wood.
And what are forts usually made of?
I don't know.
So
Stone?
So
Yeah, I got it right.
So how old is that fort?
Wait.
It's very old.
A lot of years.
Okay, so then we went to Bangor.
Yeah, then we went to Bangor.
And what was the first thing we saw in Bangor? I'll give you a hint, it was really big.
Oh yeah, we went to see a giant statue of Paul Bunyan, because that was where he was first made.
No, that was where Paul Bunyan was born, according to the people of Bangor, Maine. But there are actually a lot of cities around the U.S. that claim that Paul Bunyan lived there.
I see.
But it kind of makes a little sense that it would be from Bangor because...
Dad, I think dinner's ready.
It kind of makes a little sense that it would be from Bangor because...
There's a lot of
Bangor
lumber.
used to be the lumber capital of North America, pretty much. And Paul Bunyan was a lumberjack.
Yeah, he was choppy.
Okay, where'd we go next?
And then we went to a memorial.
Well, not really a memorial. It was just a tiny little plaque in the street.
Yeah. But it was for this guy named Al Brady. He was a big bad guy.
A bank robber.
Uh-huh.
During Prohibition.
I don't know what that is.
It was a long time ago.
Okay. So, what's so funny? You're smiling.
Sorry, I'll never do
Smiling.
that again.
Okay, so, and then he had this whole gang, and they were bad guys, and they were buying guns.
Okay, this video is getting too long. Let's sum it up.
And then the
They had a
FBI
big
shot him.
shootout, and he died, and so did his gang. And
No,
so
except
there's a
for
little
one
plaque.
dude. Except for one dude.
Yes, one dude survived. Did we do it? Oh, right, the bricks in Bangor.
Yeah, and the bricks on all the buildings were all different colors, so it was really cool, to walk down the street and then to see, red, darker red, lighter red, pink. They were all different colors.
Okay, and so then we left Bangor, and where'd we go?
We went to Bar Harbor, where
That's-
we went to see some baby lobsters that were this big, even smaller.
Oh, they were way
And they
smaller
were
than
in
that.
condos.
Yeah, that's right. We went to the lobster hatchery, which, what did they say about the lobster hatchery? It's the only lobster hatchery in
The
the country.
country. I knew that.
Right.
That was my second guess.
Right. So they said that fishermen who accidentally catch mommy lobsters bring them into the hatchery, and then the hatchery has them, takes care of them until they lay their thousands and thousands of eggs, and then they take care of the tiny, tiny, tiny little lobsters. And then when the lobsters get big enough, they release them in the wild. And then what did we do? We did something very strange. We walked over a bridge. But it was
Alright.
a very strange bridge.
We went to a bridge that wasn't man-made, and it was just a lump of sand that went all the way to an island. And in low tide, you can walk across it, and in high tide, it's completely covered with water.
And totally by accident, by a pure stroke of luck, when did we happen to get to that bridge?
Like 5 minutes after low tide.
Yeah, so we had perfect time to go there, and we walked across the bridge, and then when we got to Bar Island, the little island on the other side of the sandbar,
there was a tiny island, and we climbed up a mountain, and my legs hurt because I was really exhausted, and it was all uphill. And then we got to the top, and it was very pretty.
all right, well, this has been another stirring episode of Interview That Guy.
Yeah!
Special thanks to that guy, the hamster.
Me!
Good night.
I'm the hamster.